as manager Peter Beadle, comprehensive victory in the end.
Yeah, scoreline was, it was a close game though, I thought, up to about an hour. They set out their game plan, obviously looked like to hit us on the break. They got a lot of pace up front, and we didn't quite click first half. But second half, once we got the second and third, it was, it started to become a lot more comfortable, and the more they chased it, the more chances we created.
Was it a case of stretching the Loughbrough defence? Because in the first half you dominated possession but didn't quite have too many clear-cut chances.
No, because they came, like a lot of teams when we play, they came to not concede early, to stay in the game for as long as possible, I thought. And they did that. I thought they did really well. They clogged up the midfield, put an extra man in the midfield and 4 across the back. They played quite deep. But as the game went on, and then we got, like I said, once we got the second goal, they had to come out and play to try and get back in the game, and they played a higher line, and the pitch became a lot more open game. They changed their system and their shape, and that was when we took advantage of that. So, like I said, we've said it before: if teams are going to play in that manner and sit back against us, they're going to have to be, one, extremely well drilled, as Loughbrough are, because they train every day, so they work, so they're extremely well drilled, organised, fit. But you've got to have a little bit of luck as well, and I thought we had a bit of luck with the first goal, because it was just a ball in the box and headed down, and luckily it fell to Pablo and could have dropped anywhere. But after that, like I said, I thought as the game went on, maybe they grew in confidence to come out and try and hit us on the break with a few more numbers, and then we managed to break on them and get the second goal, and then obviously they had to change a little bit, and they'd done that, and once they'd done that, the pitch opened up, and we looked very strong after that.
How close was that starting unit to your strongest team?
I don't know. You could probably answer that better than me. Listen, I know that whatever 11 I put out are going to be strong. And today that was a team I thought would get a result. And in the end, it did that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the back 4 I thought worked exceptionally hard and looked strong. And like I said, there were 3 important things today for us: was a clean sheet, a result, and a performance. And we got all 3 of them. So we're delighted with that. There were little bits and pieces that we need to work on, as always, because there's always room for improvement. But I thought it was a good, solid team performance, and like I said, and then the subs came on and looked at the 5 on the bench, looked at the 2 that weren't even on the bench, and the 2 that aren't even here. We're still strong, so we're still strong. Everyone's nearly fit, properly fit. So like I said, but it's hard to pick a strongest 11 because we've got such good players in the group.
How many of those players that weren't involved today will be involved on Tuesday at Highgate?
I don't know yet. We'll sit down and we'll see how everybody is tonight after the game, and see how everyone is tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. But obviously, it's an opportunity for us to give those others a game as well. Bearing in mind we've got such a big game coming up next Saturday.
Obviously, turning attention to the VARs. I think Salisbury won again today, so it really is going to be a head-to-head. Yeah,
it's over 2 games. I think the important thing is that both teams are going to try and play the right way. I think both teams are going to find it hard to be as expressive as they've been. I went and watched them play a couple of weeks ago, and I thought they played okay, and they got some good players in their side, but they're very similar to us, where they find it hard. Every game they play is a cup final, and it was a bit bitty, but you can see they've got good players there. We've got good players here, but it's a massive occasion. It's going to be a huge crowd, and it's who can settle down quickest and who can get into their natural flow the quickest. But hopefully it's going to be a fantastic occasion, no matter what the outcome is. And we've got 2 games to get the job done, and it won't be won in the first game, no matter what the score is, either way. And it's going to go right to the wire in the second game.
It could come down to the strength of the squad.
Maybe, yeah, maybe strength of bench, and players that can come on and change the game. Maybe if things are a bit stale or things aren't quite working out. But yeah, it could come down to that. And they've got a strong squad as well, and they're doing extremely well in their league, and we're doing extremely well in ours. So they've got a fantastic following. We've got a phenomenal following, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to both games now, because we haven't talked about the outcome. We've just talked about the games, and now we've got this one out of the way today. We've got a smaller game on Tuesday, and then we'll start talking and preparing for Saturday. But we've got to focus on Saturday now. The league, this was important today. 3 points, performance, clean sheet, and we've done all that. And now we can start looking forward to 2 huge games in the next couple of weeks.
And finally, was there a clean bill of health today, fitness-wise?
Yeah, like I said, it was good because we managed to get through the game with no real bumps or bruises. Obviously, Ross managed to get 90 minutes under his belt, although he looked tired, but it was important that he get 90 minutes. Pablo obviously has been out for a couple of weeks, so it was important that he had 90 minutes. Mike come through the game fine with no reaction, so that's good for him. So Millsy's obviously got another good hour under his belt. So like I said, so Purge has got through 90 minutes. So like I said, everyone's come through the game fine.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.